Good morning, welcome to Luton Airport. We are on our way to Poland for the UEFA Conference League final. I'm looking forward to this quite a lot, but we have got a bit of a tour to get there. To fly in and out of Poland, it's about 400 quid. And I can't be bothered to pay that. So we've decided to do a bit of a magical mystery tour. We're going all around Europe. We're going to stop and have a day somewhere first, but we are then going to travel by train. We're going to interrail our way to Poland. We've got to get to the mainland and then we are going. Make sure you follow if you're new around here. Welcome to IC Sport UK. And this is the road to Wroclaw. So we have arrived in Amsterdam. I'm in the hotel at the moment, and essentially we have got a day here. It's less than a day, to be fair. So we arrived here at 11 o'clock in the morning. We check out of this hotel at 5:30 tomorrow morning, and then we jump on a train from literally down there at 6 a.m. It's not the longest place, not the longest time I've ever spent in a place. That's better English. But essentially it's what we need to do to get there. The flights were ridiculous to go over directly to Poland when we tried to book it. So we thought, can we try and figure out another way, see what we can do and see some cool places. Amsterdam is one of my favourite cities on earth anyway. We have now got to go and get a 6 a.m. train from Amsterdam. We're going all the way over to Berlin. So I get to see Berlin for an hour, which I've never been to. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then we've got a 5-hour train down into Wroclaw after that. So basically all of tomorrow is travelling. Let's waste no more time. Let's get ourselves back out there. And yeah, I don't know what to do. We'll figure something out. Good morning, we are at Amsterdam Central Station. It is 5:30, no, what time is it now? About 20 to 6 in the morning. We've got to get on a 6-hour train to Berlin, which would be great. We literally just got here, so we're going to go and throw our stuff off on there. I was going to try and show you more from yesterday, but we didn't do anything of real any interest. So yeah, only a quick stop over in Amsterdam, see a couple of the sites. And then now we're off. So let's get on this train, get over to Berlin, get an hour there and then change again. But let's get to Berlin first, thing number one of the day. Right, I've woken up now properly. We are in Germany. So we have just gone past Hanover. We've been on the train for about 4 hours. We've got another 2 to go to Berlin, and then we can start thinking about getting down to Wroclaw, which would be great. We have been a little bit unlucky and had people sit next to us the whole way, so I've been trying to do little bits of editing, and I also haven't eaten this morning as our train was at 6 o'clock, so a little bit hungry, can't lie. Should have thought about that yesterday and got some snacks, but I didn't. We are en route. We're all moving swiftly at the moment. The train is packed, to be fair. I literally have got nowhere else to go, so I'm doing this sitting on the floor right at the back of the train. Like, that is literally the last carriage. Like, that's the back door. So it's not going too badly. It's going all right. I feel like I will be tired later on, but then I also feel like I'm going to get to Wroclaw. By the time I get to the hotel and out again, it'll be about 7:30 in the evening. So I feel like I'll go straight out and enjoy it, that's sort of the motivation. That's what's keeping me going. I think I'm going to go and watch more Star Wars, do a bit more editing. I was going to try and film a video on this train, but it's just not possible. I'm hoping the second train I'll be able to do something on, doing like a little bit of a preview. So if the preview's come out and you've seen it, which will definitely be out before this, I did it. But yeah, who knows what we're going to get. But either way, I'm going to go back to my seat now, and I will see you in a bit. Welcome to Berlin. We are going to go outside the station, we're going to grab something to eat, and then we're going to come back because we've only got an hour. Well, we had an hour, our train was delayed by 15 minutes, we've only got about 45, so I'm not going to take too much time up. Idea was have a little look around in our hour. That's not going to happen, so I think it's literally just go outside, have a bit of fresh air, find something to eat, then come back in before we go again. Yeah. Not quite hours for it going, but it is what it is. We have seen our first Chelsea fan though. We've seen a few Betis fans that were somewhere along the way that I can't remember exactly where it was. But we've seen our first Chelsea fans of the trip that weren't at a UK airport. So someone else is going this way, just not from Amsterdam, just from Berlin or somewhere along those lines. But yeah, we're doing all right, and we're going to carry on because what else have we got to do? Up the Chelsea, come on. And welcome to Poland, to Wroclaw. We are in the fan activation zone at the moment. It is very early in the morning on match day. It's currently about 8:30. I'm dotted about, wandering around. There's all sorts of activities and things that I'll show you some, but I'm going to wait until it proper kicks off. We actually got here yesterday. However, after the 11 hours of travelling and all that stuff, I was gone. I was finished. So I went back to the hotel, got to the hotel, which was a bit of a pain in the bum, had a quick sit down, then went out, had a few drinks, met Joe Cole and Steve Sidwell, we're getting, and then, yeah, we all realised it started to kick off. I was going to try and show you loads last night where it was all popping off, but just going into the complicated box. This is sort of where we are. An absolutely gorgeous city is Wroclaw, but supposedly I'm saying it wrong. Apparently it's something like, I'm going to butcher this, Wroclaw. Something like that, because the W's are V's, but then I think also the CL is something to do with it. It doesn't sound like an S. I'm not certain. Either way, I apologise for my pronunciation, but we're going to have a wander around. I'll show you the couple of bits from here, and then we're going to sort of go and have a proper go later on when it's all actually open. So it's about 4.5 hours before kickoff. Annoyingly today in Wroclaw, it has been absolutely chucking it down. So we are going to go now instead to the fan zone, which is right by the stadium. It's separated from Chelsea and Real Betis. So yeah, I think we're going to not be able to go meet the Betis fans. Well, it is what it is. I'd like to have done it. Essentially, we're going to go down there. It's all starting to kick in now, how sort of real it's getting. I can see a couple of the boys literally just going out to go and get on the tram ahead of me. I'm looking forward to this. I really am. We'll enjoy it regardless, but the nerves are kicking in. It's sort of like we've done well, we've had this great old trip, and it's like there is a game of football at the end of this, and you're like, oh God. So I'm just hoping that it goes in our favour. The one thing I will say for now is that the rain has stopped, which hopefully means it'll be better for kickoff, because the last thing we wanted, one of the weather reports that we were looking at on our phone said it was going to be thunder and lightning at kickoff. That's the last thing we want, because this is going to delay us even more. But most importantly, for the actual game of football, it's going to make it rubbish, to be honest. I just hope it's going to be a decent game of football. The weather seems like it's playing ball, but all these things just start coming into your head now. You know, it's a hard one. It is hard. But anyway, let's think positively. Let's get ourselves down there. We're going to get on the tram, which is about 40 minutes, down to this fan zone, and we'll see where we are, basically. But I'm in good spirits, but the nerves are just sort of creeping in a little bit. Right, ladies and gents, welcome to the stadium. Welcome to the 2025 UEFA Conference League final. The atmosphere is buzzing. We are towards the end with the Chelsea fans, although there is a couple of Betis that are sort of knocking about as well. We're inside the ground 40 minutes before the game, and this is what we're dealing with. Betis fans all over the place. They definitely outnumber us. I'd probably say it's about a 70-30 split. There's a few neutral zones, but we've got Betis fans in front, behind. We're in a nice little section here, a few Chelsea fans. End of the row, Betis. So yeah, we are definitely outnumbered. Definitely outnumbered. I mean, I thought a lot of Betis fans would be here. I thought they'd get it by hook or by crook. But yeah, this is mad. Surrounding us. We're in a nice little pocket of Chelsea, but I mean it is still majority then. Whether they're going to keep this up for 90 minutes, I doubt it highly, but Chelsea go and kill this crowd early doors and Chelsea could be in business, but this lot, I mean, they've had a lot of come from behind victories and things like that, so I think the fans are going to play a big part, but we'll have to see how we get on. Nervous times ahead. Good luck, everyone. Burton in is not working. Shot on target. Goal Real Betis, and it's come from Gusto's giveaway. It's so blatantly obvious that ball inside is not on, is never on, and he's on his weak foot. I don't know who got the goal. I can't see the number, but the Betis fans are going nuts. 8 minutes gone, and Chelsea find themselves 1-0 down. Chelsea are desperate for a goal, and I could not tell you where the hell it's coming from. Keeps it alive, that is half time. Chelsea 1-0 down. Betis definitely deserved to be ahead, but we gifted them the goal. Gifted it. Oh, another corner! Come on, Shams! Come on! Come on! Yeah! One-on-one for the first time in this game, it seems. What can he do? He turns his man, gets into the box. Jackson! Go on, find Sancho, find Sancho! Sancho, go on! Yeah! Minutes added on. That is all. I thought it'd be more. It's only 5. Space is opening up. Can Chelsea go and get a fourth to kill it? Can Chelsea get a fourth to kill it? It's Caicedo! Yeah! Champions of the Conference League! Moises Caicedo gets the 4. 5 goals in the final. All in front of us. 4 for Chelsea. Come on, you
set and match. I missed the full-time whistle, so I was heading down further to the front to get a proper view of what is going to be the trophy list that completes the set. History has been made.
Well, there we are, Chelsea, European champions once again, completing the set. The first team ever to do it, and that will remain in history for a long, long time. Ginge, come on in.
Hello.
1971, your first game?
Yep.
So we're now talking, what, 54 years later?
Yep.
Still winning trophies?
Yep.
Love to see it.
Yep.
Superb. I mean, I said early doors I fancied us to win this, and I said about booking a hotel and everything, didn't I? It's panned out quite nicely for us, we've got to be honest. There's a little bit of luck involved as well, but I mean,
There's always an element of luck.
there's always an element of luck, and we were playing with fire earlier, so we were lucky today that they didn't score more, because if we'd have gone 2 behind, we'd have been in serious poo, I think. But the way that we came out in that 5-minute spell was fantastic. The crowd got into it, because I'm going to give credit where it's due. I've been singing their praises all through this, but the Betis fans that are going home gutted. There was people around us crying, but they should be, because they are so passionate. They're brilliant fans, you know, they must be gutted. But when they played as well as they did for the 60 minutes and it all sort of came crashing down, that's got to be a whole heap of emotions. But their fans were spectacular, absolutely brilliant, and don't be surprised to see me in Seville at some point watching them, because that was something special. I was, you know, very, very happy that we had got to experience those fans, you know, regardless of what the result was. That was a good result in itself. They were brilliant, so fair play to the Betis fans. But that is going to be it from me, walking away from the stadium with our bottles of water that we haven't got in the room, so we managed to get them from here, which was a right touch. But yeah, let's figure our way out. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. Let's figure out where the hell I'm going. Come on, the Chels.